Welcome to part two of the new Neos. Before we get started, if you comment, if you like the video, comment, like, or subscribe. Or if you don't like the as well, just leave a comment of what you thought of the video. The next deck we're going to be dealing with is one on Jesse Anderson, actually. It looks short. It looks cut and paste, but it's not. So what most of the rest of the deck is in the skill Meet My Family, but there's a few things to describe in here. So first we have Rainbow Dark Dragon. Then we have Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon. And then we have shaddoll Wendy. We have shaddoll Dragon. This shaddoll, like, they have some weird names for shaddolls. You can't even pronounce them. We have two of this shaddoll, actually. Shaddoll Genius. One shaddoll Hound. We have one shaddoll of the other one as well. One Elemental Hero Neos. Super Polymerization. And then we have Advanced Dark. This is always in my hand whenever I start the game, and it only happened once that it didn't end up in my hand. Same thing for this one. Then we have one Neos Fusion. We're not focusing on Fusion, no Neos, but Neos is in the deck, so that's why it's part of the whole new Neos thing. We have one El Shaddoll Fusion, because I only have one. Two Crystal Blessing. And then this the Shaddoll Fusion card. This one right here. Crystal Concave. We have two of that in the deck for their own reasoning. And then we have Rainbow Life because we want to get stuff in the graveyard as well if we need to. The extra deck is actually kind of interesting. We still have the Rainbow Neos, but we have Shaddoll Construct, the Earth Shaddoll, the Fire Shaddoll, and the Wind Shaddoll. The only one we can't get with our deck is the Fire Shaddoll, because there's no fire cards in the deck. That's where Super Polymation comes into play. If your opponent actually is running, like, let's say, Shaddoll, like a fire card, and you have a Shaddoll on the field, then you can just use Super Poly for it. Which is actually what happened in the example I'm going to use. Where these cards, you don't even need these. You can have them in there, but I only have them because I'm going to have so many rank 4s. And another one of my new Neos decks uses this card as one as a thematic thing, and one as a just it being useful in the deck. Then there's a Caesar Rebellion Dragon. This one you can also take out, but it's here for like the concept of diamonds and shiny things in the deck, like so that we have diamonds, we have pearls with Gem Knight Pearl. Don't ever use it when not, but he's just here to fill out the extra deck. But Shaddoll Construct is very useful. Never had to use it, but I put something in here in case it for every playstyle could use this deck. So if you want to go Shaddoll route, then you have this right here. One rule with this deck. Oh yeah, let me go through the when I talk about this rule. This dragon, Rainbow Dragon, you're using this card for the fusion, for the Neos fusion, not the other one. The other one you're using with the assistance of advanced of your field spell. This one is the one you're using for the fusion with Neos. And then we have Crystal Beast Sapphire. We got Topaz right here. We got Ruby. We got Cobalt. That's Cobalt again. We have Amber and we have Amethyst. I have these cards, but I'd rather use this skill because he doesn't have any other skills to use that this deck can actually use actually. So it's better, and plus for some reason this deck started to flow better when I let the skill use the card at the cards instead of me at the cards. So that's another reason. It functioning as a deck hinges on it actually doing that. Me doing that. And let's get to the example for this deck. Like I said in the other video, all the rest of them are against Jaden Ubel because I was farming for Wise Man. Plus this gives me a chance to really show what these other decks can do without having to hope my opponent doesn't quit the game. Can I be frank here for a second, actually? I always, for some reason, I actually think they should actually at some point give, since he's already a broken character, just give Jaden Ubel the, that skill that the NPC, the one you face off has, the onslaught one. That would be so cool. So freaking cool. And yes, I don't do it here, but you can technically pull off the Rainbow Dragon combo with this deck, but it's going to take way more turns than you ideally want to keep the game going to try to pull that off. But if you want to, you can. Just saying. And I've only pulled it off once, even though I play Crystal Beast too. I just don't show it because I'm bad at using them. And by the way, that Neos right there is the only reason that he got a spot in his playlist. Even though, I really wish he actually got that cutscene with this card too. That would have been kind of cool. Cause it kind of makes sense. That was part 2 of 5.